Let's get ready to rumble!
This is the New York session stream, taken as part of our Road to Funded series. Or sorry, this is the Asian session stream, taken as part of our Road to Funded series. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you get anything of value. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell because we are live every weekday, Monday to Friday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. That's 12:30 p.m. Watt, West African time. With that being said, let's get right into the charts. All right. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Sorry I am late here. I mean, the market hasn't done much in Asian session, well, so far, so you know, we haven't missed much per se, but yeah, let's see what we can get here. Let's see what we can get. All right, let's start off with GJ. Starting off with GJ, how you doing, my brother? So yeah, from so I didn't really trade for the rest of the day. I mean, I was looking at the charts, you know, I looked at the chart at 1 p.m. didn't really see much happening, so I just let that be. I think we might have gotten some on gold, but yeah, I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest. So yeah, let's see if we can get some during Asian session. Yeah, I think I'll just be here till like 9. You know, if I don't really see much volume or see anything exciting at 9, then I'll just hop off, right? But yeah, man, let's see if we can get something going here. All right, monthly now. So this candle pretty much looks the same as we started off with in New York, right, during the New York session. But of course, we know there was a whole bunch of movement, right? We had that big push down and then we had that big push up, right, on the lower time frames. We'll get to that in a sec. But yeah, now, so we're still reiterating the same thing, right? We're still reiterating the same thing. This previous weekly candle closed bearish, right, respecting this level. If you look to the left, right, most times when you close bearish respecting that level, you tend to drive up, right? So here you close respecting, you drove up. Here you close respecting with a large bottom wick, you drove up, right? Same thing here, close respecting, large bottom wick, drove up. All right, so now it's just a matter of if we're gonna mirror those moves to the left, it's now a matter of where are we gonna find support to drive us up, right? Of course, it's not necessarily a given that you are gonna mirror those moves, but if you are gonna mirror the moves, where are we gonna make the bottom wicks at, right? Hold up, let me reduce the music real quick. Let's see, is the music good? The volume, is it all right? So yeah, I mean, all these other instances where we respected and drove up, they pretty much have bottom wicks in different places, right? So this one has its bottom wick down here, all right, this one has its bottom wick all the way down there. So there isn't really no set place for the bottom wick, but we'll see, right? We'll see. Your next level of potential rejection is down here, right, at this support, at this monthly support, right? So if you're looking at the current position of the candle, we haven't quite tapped into that level, right? We haven't fully tapped into that level. We're approaching it, but we haven't fully tapped into that level. So you might just come down here, right? You might just continue to push down here, tap this level, and then start going back up, right? Or you might just keep on dropping here, right? We'll see. But yeah, that's something you want to keep in mind when you're looking at the positions on the lower time frames. All right, looking at this weekly now. This weekly came up, created a top wick, drove down, right? So we're still respecting this 192. So we created that top wick, drove down. At the beginning of the week, we pretty much said that, okay, if we're gonna continue to push up here after respecting this level and creating this top wick, we're most likely gonna need to pull back, right? We're gonna need to see a pullback, a deeper pullback than what we had before, which is what we have right now. And if you notice, look at where we pulled back to before we start seeing the rejections to the top side. It's pretty much still the same monthly level, right? I mean, the monthly level is The monthly level is this blue line here, but it's not exactly a you know, it's not a hard stop, right? It's not a hard it's not a hard price point, so to speak, right? It's more of a range, it's more of an area than a price point, right? So yeah, I mean, to be honest, you could even move this weekly level down here because you have support over here, right? So that would line up pretty nicely here. So yeah, I mean, you might continue pushing down here, right? You might continue pushing down here, create a steeper bottom wick, right, towards this level, and then eventually start to drive up. But yeah, we'll see. To be honest, right now anything can happen with this candle, right? We either continue to just make a steeper bottom wick, tap into those levels, drive up, right, something like this, right? Or we might just continue to drive down here, right? All right, we might just continue to drive down, or we might tap into this level and then close in the range for the weekly, maybe somewhere above here, and then next week we start to see that push up, right? So it really depends on how, you know, what price wants to do here. For now it's really just speculation, right? It depends on what price wants to do, if we're gonna respect these levels, but we will see. All right, going on to the daily. So this is an interesting daily closure though. Yeah, it's an interesting daily closure. So that daily close bullish, but really it's a doji candle, right? So we closed doji respecting support, I believe. Yeah, so we closed bearish respecting support, right? So with the looks of this candle, right, I mean, right now we haven't really moved much on the current daily. We haven't really moved much. So if we're gonna start coming down here, right, you might just see this level or this level now, right? This weekly level now get tapped. And once you tap this level, if you start to push down here and we get positions to the downside, we'll take the sells towards this level, right? Once we tap that level, it's now a matter of, are we gonna reject and start coming back up, or are we gonna keep on going down? But yeah, just looking at how this candle looks, or just with the way this candle looks, yeah, if we start pushing down here and we get an opportunity to sell, we'll take those towards this level for basically the liquidity grab to drive up, right, on the higher time frames. But we'll see. But now that you've closed above here and you have tapped into this 188.2 level, which is a pretty significant level on the daily, you can argue it's a level on the weekly as well, right? It's pretty much these areas here, right? So yeah, you could argue it's a level on the weekly as well, but yeah, it's a pretty significant level regardless, right? This 188.2. So the fact that you've tapped into that already, if you're gonna drive up now, you don't really need to create that steeper bottom wick, right? So if you start driving down here, I'm thinking you're coming beyond this support, right? If you start breaking these lows, I'm thinking you're coming beyond this, and the next area that makes the most sense to tap into would be right here, right? That would be right here. This daily level is the weekly level as well, right? Or was it the monthly level? I think it was the weekly level, right? Yeah. So yeah, let's see what happens though. But if we start driving up here, it still makes sense, right? We can still take those buys to fill the rest of this range to the top side, right? Because we've already tapped into this level, right? We have already tapped into this level. So yeah, let's see what happens. All right, this 4 hours looking, actually, what is this line? Why did I put that there? Okay, that's the daily. That's a daily level as well, right? Yeah, so this is sort of a daily level you're respecting. Might drive down here. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see what this 4 hour is saying now. Let's see what the 4 is saying. So I would say, so the 4 hours sort of came back up, closed above support here, right? So we're playing inside these ranges now. So pretty straightforward here. I would say closures below here, right? So closures below, let me see. Yeah, so closures below here, we might start considering those sells, right? Because I believe that's the daily level as well. So closures below there, oh sorry. So closures below this level here, we might start considering the sells. Actually say this right here. Yeah, closure below this level here, we'll start considering the sells to drive down, right? And that would basically be this daily candle now coming down for that steeper bottom wick, right? So we'll consider those sells there, and pretty much closure above 189.2, right? Closure above 189.2, which would be this support right here, right? Yeah, that matches up exactly, right? So closure above 189.2, we might start seeing, I mean, we'll wait for a bottom wick, but if you close above, we could start taking some short-term buys to the top side. I mean, there's a lot of volume to the downside though, so I'm not gonna take any buys off rip. We're gonna need to see a convincing bottom wick before taking getting involved with the buys, right? But yeah, we'll see. We will see. All right, let's see what's cooking on the hourly. Actually, give me 1 second. Okay, that's why I have this here. Cool. All right, cool. All right, let's see what's cooking on the hourly. So 30-minute just closed as well. We'll get to that in a sec, but yeah, so 30-minute just closed. Actually, what is this 4 hours? So this is 189.2, right? So 189.2 is around here. So does these highs here, right? Okay. And then that level is the 4. Is that daily as well? Yeah. 4-hour level. What is this? Is this a level on the hourly? Yeah, it is minor level. Okay, cool. Still ranging on the hour. Yeah, pretty much still ranging. Yeah, I mean, you have, so these are pretty much your levels here. Let me see. So you got a level at 188.6 level, I believe, also doubles on the 4, right? So that would be a closure below here on the 4 as well. Okay. All right. Yeah, these are pretty much the levels I'm interested in. All right, let's start to see how we close around these areas now, right? Yeah, let's start to see how we close around these areas. Yeah, so this would be the 30 up here, 30 up there. Push this down a bit. Take these cells. All right, boom, cool. So now we have our levels. Let's see what's good. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. 188.3. What is this? Okay, gotcha. That's the 4, which is the daily level as well, coming down. All right, cool. Let's see what happens. I mean, that 30 just closed. We closed bearish. Yeah, I mean, we closed bearish, but still respecting what? Closed bearish, still respecting this level. So we are still in this range here. So nothing quite yet. I would like to get, yeah, I mean, things are looking like they want to drive down here. I just hope they don't drive down without us. But hey, if they do, c'est la vie, right? Okay. Yeah, look at this 15 formation. You see this 15? I'm gonna assume this 15 has no bottom wick. Sorry, no top wick. Well, not assume, but yeah, I mean, if you zoom in a lot, you will see a top wick, right? But I'm gonna say this 15 has no top wick, right? Now you came up, created a top wick on this candle. If this 15 closes bearish, that's a very good potential for sells. If we close bearish below here, yeah, if we close bearish below here, this has some very good potential to sell right there. Very good potential to sell off. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we have a potential entry before the 4-hour closure here. So our potential entry here would be a closure below here. If we can get the closure below, I'll wait for a top wick towards this area here, and then I'll take a sell. Your vantage point would be here, and then I'm basically taking a sell towards these daily level, this daily support right here. But to be honest, if we're gonna come and tap this daily support, I think you're gonna drive past it. I think you're gonna drive past it, because really, if this bottom wick was enough already, you wouldn't now come back and take. Well, I mean, I guess you could still tap into this level. It's not a crime, right? You could still tap into this level. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. So coming down, so that would be around here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think if we do come back towards this level, I do think we're gonna tap into 187.9. Right, I'm just looking based off of this candle here. All right, so we'll see what happens though. We'll see what happens. Eesh, that looks disgusting. 30, 15. All right, cool. Let's see how this 15 closes. So you sort of have a fake out here on the 15, actually, to the top side. You sort of have a fake out to the top side, right? Because you did close above. You did sort of close. You closed down into this range here, then you close back above. All right. So I mean, lower time frame fake outs don't really matter too much in my opinion. So that doesn't really mean much to me. But yeah, if we can close below here, then that would be another fake out to the downside. In the direction of what volume looks like, right? It does look like we're trying to go down here on the higher time frames as well. Yeah, so yeah, man, let's see. It's a waiting game at this point. Yeah, but potential early entries on the 15 though. With the 15 closure, I might just take it, right? I will take it if we do close below here, but I'm not gonna take it without a top wick though. And to be honest, you might just drive all the way down here without getting a potential for entry. Let me see how much is this range. So it's a decent range, 13 pips, not bad. It's not terrible. All right, so potential here, potential. We got potential. All right, in terms of stops, where would your stops need to be? I mean, you closed above. Yeah, you already tapped the top of this range, came down, tapped the bottom. I mean, if you're not gonna drive down off of that, all right. Let me see. Yeah, if you're not gonna drive down, if you flip here, tap into this level, yeah, things are a little iffy at that point. So you might just fill this range to the top side. So yeah, really you shouldn't come back. Yeah, you shouldn't come back here. So these would be our stops. These would be our stops here. And if you drive down, potentially you might tap into this level or beyond. We don't know. That's this, right? Okay. All right, cool. Let's see what happens here. We're making our way down here slowly. Is there news? No news. We chilling. All right, cool. We are chilling. All right, let's see. Last 5 minutes of this candle. Let's see what happens. So we might get this position, but what I need that closure below, and then I need a top wick to this level here, this blue line. I need a closure below the black line. I need a top wick towards the blue line, right? And then once we flip, we'll be in there. Vantage point is right here. This is about, well, it depends on where you close, but right now it's about, say, 13 pips. Let's just say 10 pips. All right, so right there we go break even. And then my first TP, I would be looking for 188.3 as my first TP, and potentially we might drive all the way. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, I mean, even if we don't close below, we might still drive down, but for me to be, you know, comfortable with taking the position, I would need a closure below. But yeah, let's see. 3 minutes for a closure. Let's see what happens. GJ. So what is this? What is this? 189.8. Hold up before I go and hold up before I switch the flow up. Who that running that chill up? Alright. Oh, man. Alright, what's it called? 2 minutes left for 15 close here. 9.8. Okay. 9.8. Yeah. And yeah, I understand this. We do have this is technically a 4-hour level right here. Well, not technically, it is a 4-hour level, right? So you're just coming back. Yeah, why I'm not too worried about it is because we already tapped this level. If we were newly coming to this level, I probably wouldn't take it, right? But because we've already tapped that level, if we're just still coming back down like that, we should still right, this shouldn't be a problem. If we are gonna drive down, it shouldn't be a problem, right? That would just be the 4-hour move playing out. So I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. But I will say this though, disclaimer, the safest thing to do here would be to wait for this 4-hour to close below, right? But I'm basically weighing my scales, right? I'd rather get in the position and risk the drawdown than miss the move if we get an opportunity, yeah. But it looks like we might close respecting here, so it might not matter. Let's see. 50 seconds left. Are we gonna close below? Lodi, I'm Mr. Lodi. I have nobody. All on my own. Ooh, what is a Lodi? Alright, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. It doesn't look like we're gonna close below. Does not look like we're gonna close below. 10 seconds. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Cool. All right. So we didn't close below, so that's pretty much scrapped. That idea is scrapped. 5-minute close bullish. I mean, at this point, you could now zoom into the 5 and wait for a 5-minute bearish closure. Most likely, this candle has no bottom wick. So most likely, if you close bearish on the 5, if you close bearish below on the 5, you'll probably fill this range. But at this point, I really prefer the 15 to close below. So I'll most likely just wait for this 4-hour to close now. Yeah, I'll just wait for this 4-hour to close. We might miss the move. If there is gonna be a move, we might miss it, but hey, yeah, why I don't want to take it right off of the 5 is because it's Asian session, right? Volume starts to wane around Asian session, or in Asian session. So I'd prefer we break our levels cleanly here before I get in, right? I don't want to Because if there's no volume here, if there's no volume, then this support is gonna hold, and we're just gonna start pushing up for some, you know, maybe for some steeper top wicks, or we just range, right? I'm not trying to be ranging. I'm not just trying to sit in a rangy market. All right, cool. So we're gonna wait for the 15-minute to close. That might mean we potentially miss a move, but hey, it is what it is, huh? If it's not an entry, it's not our move to take, right? As they say. All right, let's peep what gold's doing. I doubt we're gonna do anything on gold, but let's peep. All right, monthly bullish. That's why I like gold though. If you were here in the New York, you know we missed. I mean, oh yeah, okay. Actually, I was supposed to. Yo, I'm slacking though. I'm slacking. I was supposed to put a comment in today's in the New York stream. I was supposed to put like a comment. But I look back at the trade, right? I look back at the trade that we quote unquote missed, and here's the thing: we could have taken that. So where was it? What was it? Is it off the 5? Let me see. Where was that? Is today Thursday? Today is Thursday, right? So that John was on the minute, no? Today's Thursday. Nope. It was in the morning, 9 a.m., right? 9 a.m. Damn. Yeah, I don't know where it was. Okay, no, I think it was this. Yeah, it was this push up right here. It was this push up. It was this. Yeah, this one right here, right? 10-6. Yeah, this one right here. So this is the push up that we didn't get in, right? We were looking for this minute to close above, and then we got the closure above, but we didn't take this because of the we didn't take the bias because we had no bottom wick, right? So like looking back now, we didn't need a bottom wick here, because one, volume was in our favor, right? It was high volume times, volume was in our favor. Two, we were coming up to create that top wick for the hourly, right? So we're coming up to these highs right here. We've already closed above. So even though we had no bottom wick here, this was literally just a continuation of the move, because you came down and you see this push down. This was a bottom wick for the, what was it for? Was it for the 30? Was it this? No, not this. 9 o'clock, 10. Yeah, I think this one, right? Yeah, I think it was this right here. Was it this? Yeah, this one right here. Right, so we had already created this bottom wick. So, right, so we were just, oh my goodness. If the stream shuts off, my battery died. All right, come on, let me hustle. I didn't know my laptop was not working. Hustle, gotta hustle. Can he save it? I saved it. That's a buzzer beater right there, dog. Right. But yeah, so basically we could have taken that move in in New York, but hey, we live and we learn, right? So next time we see something like that, we'll be in there, right? 20 pips on the gold move in London. Yeah, man, I might start trading London, to be honest with you. I mean, the only reason I'm not trading it is because I never wake up. I always set the alarm, but it always goes into the shadow realm, man. I swear to God. I don't like the alarm is always set on my phone, but not once have I ever woken up for London. Well, in recent times anyways. I'm telling you, it's yeah, because London has been moving pretty nicely, right? Because those what was it the buys, I think, in London was pretty nice. All right, let's see. Okay, so we were doing our breakdown on gold, right? So yeah, weekly now we have the bottom wick, so we're basically just we're knocking on the door to break all-time highs at this point, right? So you've come down, created this bottom wick. Yeah, we're just waiting to drive up here, to be honest with you. But I think knowing how gold moves, gold is a very technical, so yeah, gold is really risky but profitable. This is very true. But it's I mean, to the untrained, quote unquote untrained eye, right? I'm not like I'm a guru of gold or some shit, right? But to the untrained eye, gold can look like it's just doing whatever it wants to do. But once you understand, gold is a very technical pair, so you'll see a lot of moves, you know, like even the move from today, right? I mean, it was very much influenced by news, but it still made sense in terms of price action, right? Because what we did today, we just went up, or we came up, right? Because that 4-hour close, right? So let me see, I think we can see it better on the 4-hour. Was it this? Yeah, this right here, right? Oh no, it wasn't this. This was the London move. This was the London move. So yeah, basically we came up. So we came up on this 4-hour, closed above, right? Then we started to create that bottom wick, right? We started to create that steeper bottom wick to drive up, right? We created that bottom wick, and then we started to come up, but we didn't go all the way. So this move didn't complete, right? We didn't fully complete this move here. So now we started to come back down, but we eventually ended up closing bullish, right? So I mean, this could just be setting up, right? We're just setting up some areas of liquidity here before we start pushing. It's just a matter of where we start seeing these closures. If we can close above here, yeah, if we can close above here now, because now you have this resistance formed. So if you can close above here now, that should be nice for the buys. Should be nice for the buys. All right, I'm sort of jumping up and down here, but yeah. So this daily closed above this level here, so we should see a push up, but we should also see a bottom wick here. I would have expected we would make a steeper bottom wick. So let's see what happens here. So this is the daily level, so you have a 4-hour level here as well. Okay, yeah, if we close above, I would like to see a bottom wick towards here before you start pushing up, right? But the only reason I wouldn't wait for this is because we already made this, basically this steeper bottom wick here, right? So if you close above, this might be enough of a top of a bottom wick to drive up. You might not necessarily tap here, but if you do close respecting, I do think if you do close respecting like this, I do think you're gonna come and tap this level. Whether you want to drive up or drive down, you're gonna tap this level, I believe. But yeah, let's see. Moving to the hourly, I mean, I'm bullish, so I would like to take these buys. Man, this is the level here, all right? So this is the level here. I mean, you could play that, to be honest. You could close below. Okay, we'll keep this level where it's at. Let me see this 30. Okay, take this out. Okay, move my levels up here. Okay, you got a 30 level there. All right, cool. Oh yeah, you might drive up here, but let me see, hourly 30. So this would be sales. Okay, yeah, let's see what happens. The sells are tricky to take here, because I do think if you're gonna close respecting, you should still tap into this level before you go up, if you're gonna go up, right? I mean, if you're gonna go down, you're gonna tap this level regardless. If you're gonna go up, I think you still need to tap this level. I'm just not seeing how I would take that on the lower time frame. Maybe a closure below here, huh? Okay, yeah, maybe a closure below here. Yeah, maybe a closure below here. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. There's support right there. What's this range? What we saying? What we saying for this range? Oh, it's not a bad range, to be honest. All right, cool. Let's see what happens. So these are our levels right now. Yeah, let's see what happens. It's Asian session though, so I'm not gonna take anything anything crazy here. Not gonna take anything crazy, but if we do end up closing below here on the 30, which would be a 4-hour closer as well, bearish, respecting this level, yeah, I'll take a sell towards this level minimum, right? This range is about 13-ish pips. It's not terrible. Yeah, but I am bullish though. I am bullish, so those sells really would just, it would basically just be to create a bottom wick on this daily candle, right? That's pretty much all I would be doing, or trying to do anyways. I mean, if you look at this candle here, right? Last time you closed bullish here, look where you made the bottom wick, 2504. So I mean, you would reckon at the very least you should still come down for a bottom wick. GJ might drop 5-minute engulfing. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, this is what we wanted to see on that last 15, right? We wanted to see a closure below here on that last 15. So if we can get it now, even better, right? That would be what's the word? That would be accompanied, right? Yeah, that would be accompanied by the hourly closer as well, right? So that would be accompanied by the hourly closer as well, and the 4-hour. Why are my levels here? What the hell? What is this? Oh, that's the 30. Okay, I'll probably pull that down though. Okay, do we have a wick on that or no? No, we don't. Okay, interesting. All right, let's see how we close here. So that would be these lows, right? So you want to close below there. Okay, so this is the move we wanted to take initially on the 5th with the 15 close, but you know, didn't really happen for us. So now you're coming down. You should tap 188.57 here. It's just a matter of, are you gonna drive down after you tap it? Yeah, let's see. I mean, if we can close somewhat like this. Oh, we're actually about to close in a minute. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. This 4, yeah, this 4 is a little tricky here because it is gonna close respecting, but we have wicks there, so I would still take that. Yeah. All right, cool. Potential entry here. But we need a top wick to this level here. Let's see what happens. Okay, boom. So potential entry. Let's see what happens. All right, so nice closure, nice open. Let's see if we can tap that level. Yeah, I mean, I know we're tapping this level here, but I really want it to be a clean tap of this level up here, because it's Asian session, man. I'm not trying to shortchange anything here. I mean, if you flip here, you might drive down. So hey, if you don't want to wait, you could take a sell off the flip. This is about 9 pips. You're guaranteed 9 pips here, to be honest with you. All right, you flipped. You might drive down here. You're guaranteed 9 pips. You are guaranteed 9 pips. I can't really take it. I wanna tap into this level here, 188.76. I wanna tap that level. Let's see. Okay, this is still 9 pips, so not bad. Oh my goodness. Have I been muted this whole time? Oh my goodness. Tell me I just muted. Please tell me I've not been muted this whole time. Cause I just saw my mic was muted, but I might have just pressed it right now. Oh my goodness. Hey Baba. My brother Benjamin, was I muted the whole time? Was I muted the whole time, man? Okay, that 5 just closed on GJ. Okay, I mean, we still have volume to the downside here. Yeah, I really want that top wick, man. Give me that top wick. Don't be stingy with the top wick. Come on. That's all I need here. I don't want nothing for Christmas. I just want a top wick. Is that too much to ask for? Is that too much to ask for? Yeah, y'all like my voice? Is that too much to ask for? Say, nah. You know, if I didn't love the game so much, I'd probably be on Billboard 100. Yep. Yeah. I would be a threat in the music industry, man. I'm telling you. Hey, Forex. Hey. Gotta entertain yourself, man. Especially in Asian session. Gotta entertain yourself. Now I said I wasn't okay. Now I'm not gonna speak on that. I was gonna bring up some Forex news, but I'm gonna wait for all parties to make a statement before I speak on it. Mirza Baig. Hello, my brother or sister. I'm not sure. Not yet. What I'm looking for right now on GJ, what I'm hoping we'll get here is a steeper top wick towards this level here, 188.7, and then a closure below, and then we can take these sells to the downside. That's what I'm looking for on GJ. As for gold, to be honest, I mean, we're looking for the temp, like not long short-term sells towards this level here, which we're doing right now, to be honest. Yeah, we're doing that right now. So we're looking at sells towards this level, but the way things are looking at this point, we might not get the entry. It might just tap that level before we can take a sell, but hey, it is what it is. But keep in mind, those sells are short-term sells, right? Because we are bullish. We are still bullish overall, so the whole point or the whole reasoning behind the sells is if you look to the left, last time you closed above this level, look where you made a bottom wick to drive up. All right, you made a bottom wick at 2504. Now, came all the way down here to take out, you know, I mean, you came all the way down here, right? Came all the way down here, grabbed some liquidity and came up. So at this point, this could be enough liquidity where you don't need to create that steep of a bottom wick before you drive up on the daily, right? So, you know, you wanna keep that in mind. But I do think minimum, especially with this 4-hour closing the way it did, I do think minimum you're gonna still tap this level here before you push up, if you're gonna push up. But yeah, let's see. Looks like that 15 is gonna close respecting though, so no entries for us regardless. In terms of taking the buys, again, it's Asian session. I'm not convinced we have enough volume to actually take out these highs, right? Especially in Asian session without, you know, without that steeper bottom wick. But I tell you what though, if you can wake up for London session, I would highly recommend you wake up for London session. Because if you set up, oh, did we make a top wick? Oh, no, we didn't. Nah, we haven't done it yet. All right, so this 15 is about to close bullish. Interesting closure. All right, so 15 closed bullish respecting, right? 15 closed bullish respecting. All right, cool. Close bullish respecting. New 15 open up. I want to see that top wick. I want to see a top wick. Yeah, come on, dog. What you doing? Just give me a top wick. I don't ask for much. Just give me a top wick, my brother. Yeah, so now at this point, right? Here's what I'm looking at right now. Again, you wanna, I'm scaling the way I take the positions based off of the, where the fact that we're in Asian session, right? So volume might be waning here. So what I'm looking for now with this 15 closure, I want to see this. I mean, I want that top wick regardless, right? So I want to see a tap here, closure below on say the 5. We take these cells down, right? But if you end up flipping up here, if you end up coming up here and you make a top wick towards this high instead over here, you make a top wick towards this level here, I'll take the flip, right? I'll take the flip of the I'll take the break of these lows, right? I'll take the break of those lows instead. But as things stand right now, if we can make the top wick here, I'll wait for a closure below this level on say the 5 minimum, and then we can start getting into sells. All right, cool. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, if 930 pulls up and we're not doing anything, I'm gonna just call it a day. Remember the last time we were here longer than we needed to be? Took some heavy losses, huh? Some heavy losses. Cool. Let's see. So gold came down, create a bottom wick on the fucking 15 close respecting. So I don't have much hope for gold, to be honest, but yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't tap 25.13 before driving up here though. Yeah, but I'm not gonna mess around and find out. I'm gonna wait for these closures. So now for me to take those short-term sells, we need a 30-minute closure below here without driving down, and that's a big ask for gold. That's a big ask for gold, because if you start taking out these lows, you might just drive clean through. In terms of taking the 5-minute closure below, I will not do it. Because I don't think we're driving down long term. So I want a confirm move. I know it sounds a lot like I'm just calling out a whole bunch of moves and not taking anything, but hey, I mean, I got specific things I need to see before I can take a sell or take a buy, I called them out just in case, if you guys just, trading strategy or psychology says take the position, then you can take it, right? Like in case you don't see the position, but once I point it out, based on your strategy you can take it, then hey, who am I to say? You know what I mean? I am but a trader currently in the negative for this second phase of the challenge. I think I'm gonna put phase 2 in the title. I'm gonna start putting phase 2 in the title just to make myself feel better. Even though we're negative, at least we're in phase 2, right? You know what I mean? a little advertisement, just so the people know. I mean, we're not entirely down bad, you know what I mean? We're not entirely down bad. All right, cool. Let's see how we close. Let's see how we close here on the 30. The 30. The dirty 30. But hey, if you're new to the stream, we're usually live in New York session, 7:30 a.m. Eastern, 12:30 p.m. Watt. That's West African time. All right. I usually only stream Asian session when I'm not gonna be around the following day, and I do not think I'm gonna stream tomorrow morning, hence why we are streaming right now. But you know, Asian session is the wind down session. There are times in the year, right? There's certain times in the year where Asian session is sort of the consolidation session, you know. Like not much happens in Asian, but then a lot happens in London. I think those are the times we're in right now. And then you have other times when, Asian moves. I don't think I've ever seen a time where Asian moves and London consolidates or New York consolidates. I don't think I've seen that. But like it's usually just Asian that fluctuates, to be honest. Yeah, it's usually London too sometimes, but Asian tends to fluctuate. It has periods where it's you're seeing decent moves during Asian, and then there are periods where you see absolutely nothing, just a whole lot of consolidation. And if you do move, it's like quick moves, right? Like no entries, just quick moves to grab liquidity or something, and you just get no entry with it. But yeah, let's see though. Let's see. But yeah, appreciate y'all again for the 100 subs. Appreciate y'all. Hey, y'all got in early, man. I'ma take a screenshot of all the 100 subs that we got right now. I'ma take a screenshot once we're at cause we about to break the internet, man. Like it's big things from here. It's only one way up, or only one way to go. It's up. You know what I mean? So once we hit like that 10K, by then we're funded like 100K, right? We got the 100K funded by then. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna make something nice for y'all. Yeah, mark my words, man. Trust me. Just remember I said it. Yeah, somebody remind me too, cause then I'm gonna be living, I'm gonna be a dickhead. Yeah, as soon as I get that 100K funded, I'm gonna be a dickhead. Trust me, a full-on dickhead. I'm playing. I joke, I kid. This is how you have to entertain yourself when you're just waiting for the markets, huh? All right, go pushing down. Yeah, if I sound unenthusiastic, I am very unenthused. I am highly unenthused, cause this looks nothing. You lead the life, bro. Yes, sir. We will leave the life. Are you the one that told me you trade full time? Was that you or somebody else? That was you, yeah? I think that was you. Or is that somebody else? I think that was you. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe that was you. All right, let's see if we can add something to the record today or tonight. Yes, sir, ski. I mean, yeah, I don't even want to speak on, I don't want to speak on yeah, man. Trading is one of those things, man. Like, I love this shit, man. To be honest with you, even if it ends up, if I end up not even, you know, actually making anything of trading, right? Like it's year 10 and I'm just like beat. I'm just absolutely beat, right? I'm not like at this point, I'm too deep in, right? There is no giving up at this point, right? It has to absolutely wreck me, right? Trading has to I have to get absolutely wrecked, like mentally just gone, you know what I mean? Right? There is no giving up. I gotta die on this, right? At this point, right? Because shit got me, dog. I'm hooked. I'm not gonna lie. And I ain't even making money like that yet, right? I'm not even making big bucks yet. And I'm already hooked. So imagine if I'm making big bucks. You know what I mean? Crazy, you know? But yeah, man, shit got me. This shit got me. I love the game. I love the game. But the game don't always love me, you know what I mean? The game don't always love me. I love the game though. Game. Alright, yeah man, if we close like this, I'm gonna call it a night. Gonna call it a night, man. Yeah, I think we're in those times when Asian doesn't do much. But hey, if you took these the little move down here though, if you took the little sells towards this level, then hey, congratulations, yeah. You know, Asian session is good for views, man. Cause I think not a lot of people stream Asian, right? Actually, let me check. Who is streaming Asian right now? You guys watch any other streamers in Asian session or no? Cause the only person I knew that used to stream Asian, he doesn't stream Asian anymore. For certain reasons that I shall not mention until all parties have come out and stated their position. Yo, this is crazy, dog. Yeah, man. Yeah, this dude gotta respond. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna speak too much on it, but there's a certain trader right now that I have endorsed. Well, I say endorsed, but I've just mentioned him as a good source to go to. You know, he did something that, you know, it's not looking good for him in terms of his credibility. Well, let me not say credibility, in terms of his, well, yeah, credibility, yeah, in terms of his trustworthiness. All right, but I'll let some time pass, and you know, maybe he'll come out and say something. And yeah, I don't want to put anything on the man's name, because I mean, before now, Mans has helped me out, I know for sure. His streams helped me out a lot, but let's see if he comes out and says something. Yeah, not many people stream Asian. I'm guessing that's why the view count is usually higher during Asian. In New York, I know at least 2, 3. Yeah, I know at least 3 other people that stream New York session. Yeah. Yeah, but that's the bad part about it, right? It's like you get more views in Asian session, but at the same time, Asian session does fuck all. Excuse my language. All right, it does absolutely nothing. All right, we're about to close here. To be honest with you, even if you close below here on this 30, I don't think I'll take a sell, man. I don't want to be. Yeah, because it's not in the direction, right? It's not in the direction of price right now. Well, not of price. What am I trying to say? It's not in the. what's the word? Yeah, right, direction of price, is that correct? I don't know. Yeah, it's not this. If I'm taking sells here, I'm taking sells as a play for the bottom wick, right? Yeah, I don't like there's no volume here. Price is not yeah, this isn't showing me enough volume for me to take this. Yeah, we didn't even close below, so c'est la vie, nothing there. Yeah, nothing on that one. There you go, that's the word, trend, the direction. Yeah, trend. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off, y'all. I'm gonna hop off because the more I stay here, the more I'll see opportunities that I probably shouldn't be seeing. Yeah, that 30 closed back above, so I mean, if anything, we would be looking for buys here, but I don't want to take buys. Yeah, I don't want to take buys, but you might start coming up to tap the top of this range though. Because if you're respecting this level here, you might just come up to tap the top of this range. I'll tell you what though, here's the thing. If you do end up driving up here, I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it regardless. I mean, you really could. It's not really a fake out on the 30. Yeah, it's not a fake out because you did already tap into these the lows here. So yeah, I'm not taking this. Even if we might drive up here, I don't know, but I'm not gonna take it. Price isn't showing me enough volume for me to take this. So what I will say, if you are still trading, I'd say if you end up not doing anything in Asian here, I'd say wait for London, right? Whatever you tap first, you might get a position in the opposite direction. So if you come up, tap this level first, you might get a position for the sells, right? You might get a position for some heavy sells, right? But if you come down first and tap this level here, yeah, if you come down, tap this level here first, you might actually come up and you might see a push up towards this level here. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I mean, it sort of looks like volume is coming in right now, but yeah, nah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there goes the 30-minute coming down here. You pretty much tapped into that level now, right? Yeah, I mean, you're around the areas. You haven't quite tapped into it, but you are around the areas. So that's pretty much that move. That's the move we were looking to take advantage of, the bottom wick. So that's happened already. So at this point, that's gonna be it for me, dog. Yeah, I could wait till 10 o'clock, but the thing is, even if I wait till 10, I got a rule now. I'm not taking any positions after 10. So yeah, man, it's gonna be it for me, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in once again. Remember, we are live every week. Well, we try to be live every weekday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern, 12:30 p.m. West African time. But yeah, with that being said, peace.